I ain't done this in a long time still. Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Young Twan. I'm back with another video. Back with a banger. I just dropped my brand new Passion sample library. I have a link to get it. It'll be on my BeatStars. You can go get it. Link will be in the description. So these will be my 25 best R&B compositions and samples that I've done in the last like 4 months, basically like 3 months, 4 months. So I'll be breaking one down. If you want some more snippets to hear like kind of what it sounds like and stuff, there will be 5 snippets on my IG. Link will be in the description as well. I actually put like a snippet on there or whatever.
You've been so good. You've been so good. Since falling down on me, it keeps bringing.
And yeah, today I'll be breaking down the Desires loop, so let's get straight to it. Alright, so I started off very simple. I had this Expand 2 with this noise band preset, and I just went and laid down some very like R&B chords, Bryson Tiller type of chords. So to that, I added just a simple Valhalla vintage verb with this mix turned down to 30%, and the decay also turned down a little bit. It's the default preset, so it sounds like this. Then I added this perk loop from a producer grind kit. So I added this bandpass narrow EQ on the percussion loop to keep it as a texture in the background. And then I wanted to find a vocal, so I went back in the producer grind kit and I found this really cool vocal. Well, actually I reversed it and then I pitched it down 700 cents and I added some effects. I added a few effects. I added a spring reverb with this Gibbs large preset, and then an EQ just cutting a lot of the lows. And then I added this volume automation that makes it come in and out as the sample goes. So then I copied and pasted the same exact vocal chop. I unreversed it, so now it's like original, and I pitched it up 1 whole octave. And I added some more effects to it. I added this TR5 Sunset Studio reverb with this plate 1 mid. I added this TR5 Leslie. Then I used an EQ, as you can see, like ducking down these frequencies that were very harsh. And then I added this tube compressor from Arturia with this vocal put before me, whatever. This is what both of the vocals sound like. I actually added a volume automation for the second vocal. So I'm gonna just play you guys the vocals separately and then the vocals together. So together. So with the chords and the percussion. Next up, I added this XY run that I pitched down to match the key of the sample. And I added this volume automation to kind of fade it out. Next up, I added this melodic soundscape, which you can't really hear, but it's just, you know, adding a bit more texture. And then finally for the A section, I went into CS80 and I picked this Android's Dream preset and I just copied and pasted the same exact chords. I just added a bandpass narrow EQ, primal tap, just to add a bit more delay and just have more movement with this Drew's Closet preset. And then another TR5 Leslie with this super fast preset where I turned the volume down to 25%. So yeah, this is the whole A section. So that's it for the A section. Now I'm gonna go on to the B section. For the B section, I kept the same expand chords, but then I went into Contact and I picked this Sonic Forest Bed of Bamboo preset, and I just copied and pasted the same chords and I added some effects to it. So here's where I added a lot of effects. I added this reverb intensity with this lo-fi room preset. This kind of just makes it more like mono and stuff. I added this H910 harmonizer with this echo shorter preset, a delay tape 201 from Arturio just with the default preset. I added sketch cassette and then a bandpass narrow EQ, cutting a tiny bit of the highs and a bit of the lows, so it sounds like this. Then I added this accent from the same producer grind kit that I kind of chopped up and pitched down and, you know, just manipulated a bit. Originally it sounds like this. Then I added another accent that I had to time stretch and pitch down, so just so it matches the key, but it sounds like this. But I added a volume automation so that it fades out quickly. Then I have the same percussion loop again and the same texture. I took out the XY run and the same CS80 chords, so I'm just play you guys the whole B section. So I forgot to mention that on the first accent, I added the sketch cassette just to kind of take out a lot of the highs. And on this one, the glitch accent, I added a pitch wheel to pitch it down one whole octave, and I added this EQ to cut the lows out. So that's basically it. Then I just stemmed it out and rendered it as its own sample and added this kind of like mastering chain that I've been using. So I added this sketch cassette with these settings right here, just standard and type 1. So I added this plugin called TR5 Suite. It just has like a multi-band limiter, a clipper, and an EQ. It also has this compressor that I turned off. But yeah, all of this is just to kind of make it louder. Then I added the H910 harmonizer at negative 19 cents. It's just to kind of add a tiny bit of detune, but I, you know, turn down the mix to like 20%, so it really doesn't do too much. Then I added this J37 with this mastering preset, and then finally this EQ cutting out a lot of the unnecessary lows. So yeah guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. The Passion sample library is available. Link will be in the description. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.
You